Hello, Lindsay here. I am going to finally show you how I do my stamp storage. You guys have been asking for this tutorial for a little while, and I just haven't gotten to it because I've been a little sick. And so now that I'm kind of back on the mend, other than I have this stupid cold, I can show you. So my stamp sets, I like to use the packaging that it comes in. And I just like to kind of make it my own so that it's easy to find. So for this month we got 3 stamp sets. So I've done the first one just so you can kind of see how I do it. I basically take the package and I cut off the top, and then I round the corners of the Cocoa Daisy card, and then I add one of our tabs that we get in the die cut kit. One will be on this side, the next one will be on this side, and I keep flipping them back and forth and make it so that it's easy to see. I also like to write the month on these, simply because then I know for sure like when I receive something, just so that I can go back and if somebody asks me where I got it, I can say, okay, well, I got it in October or November, whatever. If I know the name of the stamp set, sometimes I'll even put that on the top as well. But most of the time I don't go back in and check what the actual name of the stamp set is. And then I just kind of store it. And so when I get the bigger packages, they go in here, and I just keep alternating the tabs back and forth as I get them. And then when they're smaller, I just use them here as well. And then when I play with them, I tend to only sort them based on their tab. Sometimes I'll sort them based on the month, but sometimes I'll end up just sorting them so that the tabs keep going back and forth so that I can quickly flip through them as I go. Right now I think they're pretty much in order, but there are some that I got in different places. So let's get started. So I have this bag here, and I don't open it in any way. All I'm going to do is cut straight across underneath the little like corrugated sealed part, and that opens the bag, as you can see. So basically I've just cut this piece off, and you can see where the corrugated part is. So I cut just below that, and then I'll take it out. Now I couldn't find my actual corner rounder, and you don't have to round your corners if you don't want to. This is just personal preference. So I'm just going to use my envelope punch board to round my corners because it has a handy dandy little corner rounder on it that I really love to use. So we'll just do that, and sorry for my sniffles. So after I've rounded my corners, take that away. Then I'm going to take one of the tabs, and I usually use the tabs that don't really have any designs on them, although I did use the ones with the leaves on it for this one because there really was only 2 this month that didn't really have any like month specific designs on them. As you can see, I'd like to use just the patterned ones instead of the designed ones, so like these tabs I'll use in my planner itself. But these ones that are kind of month neutral, like this one you really couldn't tell what month it is, those are the ones I like to use. So I just take my tape runner, and you can use any glue for this really, whatever kind of glue you have, and I just put it on, and I put it just above the Cocoa Daisy name, and I try and line it up to the edge of the card, and then I fold this over, add the month, and year, and then pop it back in the bag with the stamp set that it goes with, and then pop it in my storage. So I'll show you again on this one. Again, just take our scissors and trim. You can also use a paper cutter to do this, but I'm pretty straight with the scissors for this part, so because you can line it up with the card. Just pop off your top there, pull the Cocoa Daisy card out, hole punch it, and grab the thing. And because I did the last, whoops, because I did the last one on the right side, this one I'm going to do on the left side. And again, just right above the Cocoa Daisy logo, and pop that back in, just like that. And that's it. That is all I do. Oh, and I gotta put the month on it too. Alright, and that's it. That's how I do my Cocoa Daisy stamp storage. I keep all of my Cocoa Daisy stamps in this box, and I really love to keep them all together because it makes them easier for me to use when I'm using them in my planner. I do use other stamps as well, but those are stored separately. Because I have so many of those, I don't like to keep them with these, and I don't like to mix these in with them because then I will not use these ones as often. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!